It's time! It's time! It's time! It's week number 6! Week number 6 in review in the NFL! Week number 6 in the NFL! Time to review week number 6! That's right! Week number 6 with the Beetle and Football 101! Yes, we're a little bit day late, but it's okay! Week number 6 in the NFL! Wow! We got all the games to go through! Thank you for tuning in to Football 101, the magazine. The magazine is the real deal. I did this magazine during the summertime, and man, it is coming true during week number 6. And before I begin, please, let me just say, please like and subscribe. Like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. Give me some feedback, y'all, because I've been doing this for the past several weeks. That's right. The Beatles been doing this. I'm real. I'm still hanging in there. Yes, I have my shots, and now I'm much better. Yes, baby. Got my shots, COVID and flu shots, and feeling much better. But let me get to week number 6, and I'm starting off with the college game, the big game, and I'm gonna give you analysis of the post-conference. See, that's the reason why I wait a little bit. I don't want to be the Monday night or Tuesday morning, quarterback, make my statements with all the emotion. I have to look at the post-conference, post-game analysis from the players and all of that. So let me just give you, it really wasn't, this week is not about NFL as much. It was about Alabama losing. Tennessee taking down Bama. Yes, I do college sports. Tennessee taking down Bama 52-49. That's right, 52-49. Yes, like I said in my review of football, NFL football, I said Bama was on its way going down. And yes, it was Tennessee taking out Bama 52-49. And the star of the Volunteers team was quarterback Hendon Hooker. This brother is really elevating his game. And now he is a Heisman Trophy candidate after one game. Hendon Hooker is phenomenal. He scored over 5 touchdowns. Tennessee Volunteers scored 5 touchdowns, over 577 yards in total offense, 52 points. That was just a phenomenal. They're still talking about this game on Paul Feinbaum's show. Check out Paul Feinbaum's show. Yes, I give props to Paul Feinbaum and Mr. SEC. His compatriots, all of his Bama fans been apologizing, coming up with excuses all week long. I've been watching it from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and they still giving excuses why Bama lost. Well, guess what? It was that Bama had a chance to win the game. 50-yard field goal by their field goal kicker. He missed, and then Tennessee in the final 10 seconds, Chase McGrath hit a 40-yard field goal, made history, and Tennessee and their coach, by the way, their coach is an excellent, he came from the American Conference, Heifel, he came from University of Central Florida. He already had an open offense. His philosophy is cater for Tennessee. He's finally got it implemented, and Coach Heifel for Tennessee is phenomenal. I mean, he has a great offense. Has to improve his defense, but Tennessee, the Vols, it fits him very well. And let me just say this, I'm 4 minutes in, let me get this in right fast. Yes, this is the end of Nick Saban. Yeah, this is the end of Nick Saban. I'm going to put this on tape now. Within 3 years, Nick Saban will retire. Why? Because he's no longer has all the top athletes. Because of the NIL, because of the transfer for college students, Alabama no longer gets all the top athletes. The athletes are over all different types of colleges and universities, rightly so. Tennessee, Coach Heupel is getting the top athletes just as well. All the SEC teams are getting the top athletes. All the Big Ten teams, all the Pac-10, all the Pac-12, all the colleges are starting to get, even the HBCUs. A shout out to Deion Sanders, Prime. But all the schools are getting the big-time athletes. So Bama doesn't get all the time proper athletes. And yes, Bryce Young, you did your part at Bama. But guess what? There's a new sheriff in town. And it's Hendon Hooker going for the Heisman at Tennessee. So there you go. I'm putting on tape. Nick Saban. I know you, Nick Saban, from Michigan State. I know you, Nick Saban, from University of Toledo. And somehow, in the SEC, Nick Saban becomes this guru, this god. Well, guess what? I'm sorry, Paul Feinbaum, and your followers. Nick Saban is just a regular person who got fortunate and went to Bama. But we know, I say we, in the Midwest, we know where you come from. Ohio, I know where you come from, Nick Saban. It's time to go down. And I'm calling out Nick Saban and the Bama fans. Enough already. I had to do that. I've been waiting to get on Nick Saban. And I picked Texas A&M to take them down. They were just the start. And I'm still a Texas A&M fan. But someone had to call out Nick Saban and that Bama SEC stuff. Yeah. Call him out. So, okay, that was college sport. Let me calm down. Let me take a sip of my A&W root beer. That's not a plug, but I just love A&W root beer. Now, the NFL. Yes, the NFL. Now the NFL. Whoa, my gosh. After Monday, this is going to be a wah show. Yes, the Chargers. Let me go through some stuff right here. Chargers beat. I love the Chargers. Chargers beat the Broncos 19-16. Russell Wilson. Let's ride. Well, he didn't ride all the way through. He looked good the first quarter, 10-0. My boy Russell Wilson. Yes, I said my boy Russell Wilson. And after the conference, after his press conference, and here's what's the analysis with, again, Russell Wilson. He has to look himself in the mirror. He has to come clean. He's not connecting with his wide receiver. There is dissension across the board in Bronco land. Russell, get real. Connect with the brothers. Okay? But also, I'm calling out Hackett. I'm calling out the head coach. He is horrible. The coach is horrible. And even my boy Robinson from NFL Network called him out, who played with Russell Wilson. Shout out to Robinson, who called out the head coach. He's over his head. His coaching is horrible. His offensive philosophy is horrible. It's confining Russell Wilson. Russ works well when he's an innovator. And Hackett is controlling him. Big money is in the Broncos. They got new ownership. I even saw my boy Sir Hamilton from England there with the new ownership. Checking out Russell Wilson in SoFi Stadium. Yeah, this is, and I love my Broncos, and I also love my Chargers. And don't forget, yes, the Beetle predict the Chargers. They're going all the way. And Justin Eber looked good. And let me just a quick shout out to my boy my safety for the Chargers. Man, it's just they brought it. Khalil Mack, Derwin James. They brought the physicality. Love my Chargers. Love Khalil Mack. And little shout out to Khalil Mack and his father. The piece that great job that Monday Night Football did on Khalil Mack and his father. Father has 3 sons. Khalil is one of the sons. Khalil is such a down-to-earth guy. He's so humble. That is what I'm talking about. You check out Khalil Mack's story. It's the real deal. Father and son bonding. That's what I'm talking about. The Chargers going to go a long way. Really love their head coach. And the Chargers won, rightly so. And called out Russell Wilson. Got to get it together. So that's NFL game number. First game, NFL number. The other game, let me just say, my Bucks. Brady and the Bucks lose 20-18 against Pittsburgh Steelers. Brady called out his offensive line. He just called them out during the game. And after the press conference, he said it's obvious that the players are just not stepping up. It's a young set of offensive linemen. They're resting on their laurels. They're resting on our Super Bowl win 2 years ago, and Brady called them out. It's really sad. They took for granted that they were going to beat the Steelers, and the Steelers came in with their rookie quarterback, and then Trubisky had to come in because the rookie quarterback had a concussion, and they still won. So Brady's pissed, even though Brady was, hanging out with the former coach, went to his party the night before, 2 nights before. But Brady could do his thing, but he was calling out folks. And it's looking bad. It's looking bad for my Bucks. I don't know if they're going to win their division. It's looking bad. But at least Brady called folks out. That's all I'm going to do. And then the next game, the other game, other veteran who went down, New York Jets. New York Jets beat Green Bay Packers and Aaron Rodgers, the puppet master. The puppet master looked really old and got abused by the Jets defensive line. And Quentin Williams sacked several times Aaron Rodgers. Zach Wilson did an outstanding job with New York Jets. And let me give a little love to Sauce Gardner has stepped up. Yes, defensive quarterback Sauce Gardner, I think he got his interception. Sauce Gardner stepped up. They were bringing it. And they took care of the Green Bay Packers. And yeah, puppet master Aaron Rodgers is perplexed. As a matter of fact, in that press conference after the game, Aaron Rodgers kind of called out his coach in a politically correct way, but Aaron Rodgers, being the politician and master puppet master, he said it in such a way that he still removed himself, but he's telling the administration, he's telling management, you guys, like he said, simplify the philosophy, the offensive philosophy, because obviously he's saying these younger guys don't get it. It's too complicated for them. He's being a coach, but he's being a puppet master. He's being a puppet master. And you should look at the press conference of Aaron Rodgers after this game. He's so philosophical. But Aaron Rodgers, he wants out of Green Bay. He's planning his way out of Green Bay right now. I guarantee you. Excuse me. He's planning his way out of Green Bay because they just simply don't have enough talent. Simple as that. So let me move on to the majors. Quick scores. Seattle beat the Cardinals. Seahawks beat the Cardinals 19-9. It's disaster for the Cardinals. It's complete disaster for the Cardinals and Murray. They look bad. And this, like I said, in Football 101, yeah, Kingsbury is going down. He's going to be fired. He's going to be let go in Arizona. Yeah, he's going to be gone. LA Rams crushed the Panthers. It's in for the Panthers. They have a new interim head coach. Panthers travel all the way to LA. Still look bad. After they let go their wide receiver who fronted on the offensive coordinator, and the Panthers still look bad. They're in complete disarray. And I'm here in North Carolina, and LA had an easy win. Next game. Giants upset the Baltimore Ravens. Yes, I'm going to call out Lamar Jackson did a bonehead interception on the second and last play, whatever, in the final minutes, threw an interception. Call out Lamar Jackson. Come on, Lamar, you're a veteran. Throwing a bonehead interception, which allowed the Giants to score. Saquon Barkley. Oh my God. I'm loving Saquon. He's the MVP of the league. Saquon is the MVP of the league. Coach Daboll is the coach of the year. He's already Coach Daboll is the coach of the year for the Giants. So give it up to the Giants. They're 5-1. What are they? 4-1, 5-1, whatever. They're at the top of the NFC East. 5-1. Top of the NFC East. Rightly so. I said they were going to do it. Oh my God. Next game. Cincinnati Bengals beat New Orleans. New Orleans 30-26. And yes, Chase, my boy Lamar Chase, came home and got his TDs back in New Orleans, where he was raised. And rightly so. And did you see Joe Burrow coming out sporting the Chase jersey, the LSU jersey, before the game, coming to the New Orleans stadium, coming to the stadium, the dome. Yeah, Joe Burrow still GQ'ing it up. And Joe Burrow ex-LSU, but he gave props to Ja'Marr Chase. Give it up. Joe Burrow from Athens, Ohio. Give it up to Ja'Marr Chase, and rightly so. He had his game. Rightly so. Bengals. The next game, Minnesota versus Miami. I love my Dolphins, but they went down 20. They went down 24-16. Oh man, it was Teddy B did his best, but it was not enough. Teddy Bridgewater, not enough. They made it a game, but Minnesota made the biggest plays. And the big takeaway from that game was, did you see Kirk Cousins after the game sporting the bling, and they purposely showed it. He put it on his Instagram. He tweeted it out. He had his bling in the airplane, and they had the jams going. And there was Kirk Cousins saying, "Yeah, I jammed in Miami. I give it up to Kirk Cousins. They're first in the NFC North, but I also say Tyreek Hill, he was doing his thing. He got his yardage. He was balling out. And if it wasn't for Waddle, oh man, Waddle made a great reception but fumbled. That was the turning point. If Waddle had kept the ball, I believe the Dolphins would have won that game. But he fumbled the ball during a crucial drive, and that's the reason why the Vikings won. And let me give a shout out to my boy, the running back for the Vikings. He balled out. This was his home area of Miami, and my boy just ran so intensely. Let me just make sure. I'm always I can't remember everybody's, and I'm just going to tell you right now, I can't remember everybody's name, but my boy, yeah, he's still my boy, balled out big time as running back. And yes, I'm going to get not just Dalvin Cook, he jammed in that game. Yeah, he jammed over 100 yards. Dalvin Cook came home and ran through the Dolphins defense. So give it up to Dalvin Cook again, bringing his A game. So sweet. Runs between the tackles. So sweet. Okay, Indy beats 34-27 over the Jags. Jags worked hard, yet Indy, Matty Ice. yeah, I'm going to have to give it up to Matty Ice. Matty Ice was throwing the jams. He threw some great touchdowns. They're on a vibe. Give him credit, Matty Ice. I wouldn't anticipate it. He's been looking old the first portion of the season, but finally, I think he's catching up to getting up to speed. So give that props to, and they were out there without their number one running back. So it was a great game, but give it up to Matty Ice and the Colts, 34-27. Next game, New England beats Cleveland Browns. New England goes into Brownie Stadium, Cleveland, and beats them 38-15. They dominated the Brownies. And yes, it was a homecoming of sort for the coach Belichick, and because he started his coaching career in Cleveland. And he gets his big-time win over to make him the tied with this is what happens in the studio. Tied with George Halas as the most winningest coach. And he did this with third-string quarterback Bailey Zappi. Bailey Zappi beats the Browns. You know it's bad in Cleveland. Yeah, I'm from Ohio, and I'm going to call out Cleveland again. It's bad. Like in Football 101, I don't care about Cleveland. Y'all did yourself wrong. So, yeah, Patriots took it to you in the stadium on the lake. And then, by the way, it looks good. So, Patriots win 38-15. Oh, next game. The Falcons beat my 49ers. Both teams I love. 28-14. It was tied up at halftime. But give it up to Marcus Mariota. Like I said, Marcus Mariota, my boy, is back. Talking about comeback player of the year is Marcus Mariota. Yeah, throwing touchdown to Pitts. They're tied in, getting a touchdown, and Garoppolo did his thing. Oh, let me just say there was one catch and run. My boy, Deebo Samuel. I love it, Deebo Samuel. He caught the ball, and he just ran over DB after DB. It's just that they couldn't make the plays in the second half. And the swerve, like I said, the Falcons was bringing their defense. They put enough pressure on Garoppolo. They could not weather the storm. And I think the 49ers were looking past the Falcons. And like I said, Marcus Mariota is comeback player of the year. So give it up to the Falcons. I love Atlanta. Lived in Atlanta for 2 years. I'm loving Atlanta. Yeah, shout out to Gwinnett County. Shout out to Duluth, where we used to live. Shout out to Gwinnett County and Duluth in Atlanta. Loving it. Next game. That's right. Washington. Beats Chicago Bears 12-7. 12-7. And yes, wins the game, but I think he has a injury on his finger. He's out for several weeks. Let me just say, Justin Fields, he did as much as he could do. This is what the commentators were talking about. There's obviously something's going on in Chicago with management, with the new coach and the management. I don't know what they're trying to do. They're constricting Justin Fields to a strategy of a drop back quarterback. That's not his game. Let me just say this. I'll put this on tape. Something is going on with the brothers and management and coaches. They're trying to get Justin Fields to make a complete adjustment to being a drop back. That's not his game. That's not his game. That's not his game. So something is going on in Chi-Town, and I love Chicago. You know I was going to live in Chicago. Loving Chicago. But something's going on with the Bears organization. They're making Justin Fields look bad. And I feel for Justin Fields, the Ohio State Buckeye. I'm all in on Justin Fields. He's got multiple talent, but he's being restricted by his coach and general manager. Something is going wrong there. I'm calling the Bears out on that. And he's trying his best. He's so sensitive. Justin Fields is a sensitive guy. He wears his emotions on his sleeve. He tries to keep it all in. But Justin is just a sensitive guy. He has a little pet. He has a dog and everything. Justin Fields is really trying his best, man. And the head coach, I don't know what's going on. And the management, they want to deal Justin Fields out. It's obvious. They want to drop back. They want a traditional quarterback. Okay? Something is not right in Chicago. So I didn't like that. And then finally, my two last games, the two top games. Here we go. I'm 26. I gotta wrap this up. Two final games. Oh my gosh. It's the Buffalo Bills taking down the Kansas City Chiefs. Josh Allen and the boys. That's right. Josh Allen and the boys took down Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes took down the 24-20. And yes, Josh Allen is the real deal. Loving Josh Allen because he has a complete command of his offense. And I'm loving them. That's right, I'm loving the Bills. And of course, Stephon Diggs. I had to look at my Football 101 magazine. And Stephon Diggs was catching touchdowns. And even the tight end was catching touchdown. And Josh Allen was jumping over players, jumping over DBs. In the meantime, Patrick Mahomes, he was willing to deal it. Going to Schuster. Schuster was like a tight end now. He's a wide receiver, but he's like a tight end. He was throwing his tail, but he had 2 interceptions. And guess who stepped up? Von Miller, the defense. Leslie Frazier, defensive coordinator, had a scheme to take out Patrick Mahomes, to confuse Patrick Mahomes, and it worked. That was the defensive philosophy. It's all about defense. Yes, it's all about defense, y'all. And when they have got Von Miller, and Von Miller got 2 sacks, lots of pressure on Patrick Mahomes. And then you saw how frustrated Patrick Mahomes was. He couldn't do his little magic act. I had to say, he couldn't do his magic act with Von Miller and the boys bringing the pain. That's all you have to do. So give it up to Leslie Frazier, defensive coordinator for the Buffalo Bills, scheming it just right. So the Bills win that. Again, it's in-season game. It was a more mental game. They won that game 24-20. And then the final game, which I love, Fly, Eagle, Fly. Fly, Eagle, Fly takes out the Cowboys 26-17. 26-17, they take him out. Yes, my boy Jalen Hurts, A.J. Brown. And their defense taking 2. How about them Cowboys? How about that Jerry Jones? Take it to the Lane Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott, and the Lane Cowboys. Like I said, Jalen Hurts, they're 6-0. Play the tape. I've been a Jalen Hurts fan from day one since he got in the NFL. It's time for Fly, Eagle, Fly. They taking it up another level. They're just still elevating. They're still elevating. That's right. It's all about Eagles offense, defense, and their defense has stepped up. They've made some incredible, great plays, interceptions. And even when the offense wasn't clicking, that defense with Darius Slay Jr. and the other cornerback, they're all stepping up. They're tenacious. They're attacking. Love it in Philly. Love it in Philly. And matter of fact, I would just remember the weekend that several years ago in which I was a young student. I actually stayed in Philly overnight in my little Tercel around the museum late at night when I didn't have any play. It was beautiful. Downtown Philly. It's beautiful. And love the culture, love the attitude of the Philly fans. And a little quick shout out, even the Philadelphia baseball team, Philadelphia Phillies, are in the National League Championship right now. I don't know if they're going to win, but at least the Phillies have made it this far. So a little shout out to baseball too. I'm a baseball fan. But right now, it's all about the Eagles and flying. And matter of fact, look at my couple of my tapes. But also, I gave a big shout out to Jalen Hurts during the summer with A.J. Brown. Yeah, they're going to be there. NFC Championship game. Fly, Eagle, fly, taking out the Cowboys. So there you go. This is Football 101. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm a little late in delivering this, but I've had fun listening to all the post-conference interviews, press conferences. Yeah, we're in the second portion of the season now. Teams are getting their byes, and this upcoming week 7 is going to be a tell-all as well. But we're still in the second portion of the NFL season, and college football. We're on the second half of the season now. So this is Football 101. I'm enjoying it. I'm better. And I'm still bringing it, and I'm telling it like it is. This is Football 101. You know what I got to say. You know what it's all about. Please like and subscribe. I'm still bringing it, no matter what. And guess what? Football 101, we may just go to an NFL game as well. I'm getting a little tease. Yeah, I'm scheduled to see my boy Brady against the Panthers this weekend. I don't know how it's going to end. I'll give you the report next week. That's the time. That's the tease for next week, week 7. I'm going to give you insight of Brady against the Panthers. This is Football 101. This is the Beetle. Yes, I'm still having fun. We're going to continue to have fun. And just always remember, let's